All right, JP, 730 Sports. Look, the Super Bowl is going to come down to players that you may not pay attention to. And the media, your general media, the guys that are in your face on a regular basis, might not talk about. Right now, you hear about Matt Ryan, you hear about Tom Brady, you hear about Bill Belichick and Kyle Shanahan, and this is what you're hearing about Julio Jones and Chris Hogan and Julian Edelman. This is all they want to put in your face. That's not what this game will come down to. If you pay attention to either one of these teams, their offense is basically predicated on the running backs. Where do they put the running backs? New England has three of them. All right. Deion Lewis. Got James White. You got LeGarrette Blount. Atlanta, Devontae Freeman, Tevin Coleman. All right. And these backs are the mismatch pieces. This is what both offenses use in order to put you in bad positions. This is how Julio Jones gets open, wide open. This is how, Mohamed Sanu is wide open. Chris Hogan and Julian Edelman and Martellus Bennett. These guys are open because of the formations and the running backs. Running backs are difficult to cover if they know how to catch the ball. And both of these teams have those type of running backs. So here's the key. When you're watching the game, wherever you're watching it, and if you're in a social setting and you're partying and having fun, this is going to be way deeper than you ever want to get. You just want to watch touchdowns. Somebody throws the ball far, somebody caught it, somebody ran. Basic what typical fans think football is. Somebody threw it, somebody caught it, somebody scored. But it's deeper than that. The running backs are the key. So it's not about Julio Jones. If you think that the Atlanta Falcons are going to win the Super Bowl because Julio Jones is going to have 18 catches for 200 yards and 4 touchdowns, you lost your mind. It doesn't work that way. If you think New England's going to win the game because Julian Edelman has, 15 catches for 200 yards and 3 touchdowns and he just can't be stopped, you don't know what you're talking about. Coaches are not going to allow that to happen. They're going to take away that stuff. So what the offenses have to do is use the mismatches, and the mismatches come from the running backs. James White, Deion Lewis. They catch the ball. So when you see them split out wide, when you see them come out of the backfield, when you see them in funny formations in the slot and things of that nature, they're putting the Atlanta defense in a position to open up everybody else. Because how do you cover them? Who are you going to put on a running back? You're going to put a corner out there? Well, okay, so who are you going to put on the receivers? You're going to put a safety on him? He's too fast. Going to put a linebacker on him? Too fast. How do you cover these guys? Do you play zone? Is that what you're going to do? All right, so this is how the offenses basically take the pieces that can move and move them around the field and put you in bad positions, and this is what they do. This is why sometimes you see Julio Jones at times in the slot, in the backfield. You got to move these guys around. Talking about it from Atlanta's perspective, Devontae Freeman is a monster. So what are you going to do with him? How does New England plan to cover him? When he comes out of the backfield, are you going to double him out of the backfield? Patrick Chung, that's what you're going to do. You're going to put a linebacker on him. If he splits out wide, are you going to double him? What do you do here? So this is what the defensive coaches for both of these teams are trying to figure out, because this is how both offenses work. The running backs. When LeGarrette Blount is in the game, how do you defend that? Because if he's the back and they got 3 wide receivers and a tight end, well, LeGarrette Blount's a big boy. So you're not stopping him with the front 4. How do you get extra men in the box to stop the run? What do? You see, that's the position you're put in now. And that's what both of these offenses try to do. They try to put your defenses in positions to fail. And all offenses try to do it. This is what the NFL is. Put people in positions to fail. But not everybody's capable because either your coaching is not good enough or you don't have the players. Fortunately for us, this game has running backs that do more than just run the ball, but they also run it effectively. So you're going to see at times Atlanta with 2 running backs in the game How's New England plan to stop that? Sometimes you're going to see New England have Deion Lewis split out wide and James White in the backfield. Okay, well, how do you plan to stop that? You see, so this is what the game comes down to. So you can talk about Julio Jones and Matt Ryan and Tom Brady and Bill Belichick and all that, Kyle Shanahan and all that. It comes down to the running backs. So when you watch the game, watch the running backs. Where are the running backs? How's the defense plan to play it? And that's how you're gonna have a better understanding and enjoy the game more. At least I think you should. But some people don't. They just think, somebody throws the ball real high and somebody runs real fast and they catch it and they run in the end zone. They do a dance. A lot of people think that's what football is. So, with that being said, I'm out.